Alrighty, guys, we are back. Hopefully, with the audio a little bit better than it was. We'll wait for a couple of viewers to jump on. Let me know, but hopefully better than what it was. So, missed just a little bit of this rack. But hopefully, audio is back in good order. Somebody can let me know how the volume is, whether we're back in full form. I would appreciate it. Much better. Perfect. Thank you, Diana. Nice little shot here from Rod. Gets himself onto the 7. He's got a little bit of angle. Float back across to the left side of the table. Position on the 8 to the top right-hand corner. Oh, what happened there? Not sure what happened. A miscue. A malfunction at the junction. Jackson with an opportunity that he should not be having. Can't be too disappointed about that. Came to the table. It's a really tough shot. And really, at the end of the day, a shot that perhaps he shouldn't have had. It was simply due to a miscue. Yeah. Back in action. So it must have been, and I'm going to go out on a limb and spitball and guess, but it must have been a hail strike or, sorry, a lightning strike or something along that lines.
Yeah, it could have done something to the internet. Yeah. Are we good now?
We are perfect.
So 3-3.
A slugfest for this match. And we'll give a shout out to one of the other sponsors of the event. Always show them some appreciation if you can, guys. Search them out on Facebook, YouTube, and show them a little bit of love. That way they come back. They get some value out of their contributions. But Bubble Mania, one of the locals here in Calgary, Alan Wang, up on 16th Avenue here in Calgary. If you're ever running through, make sure you go there. Give them a little love. Yeah. They've got some really great stuff. Yeah.
If you like bubble tea too, also it's great.
Great spot. Some of the best wings I've had have come from there. And so you can see they must break from in the box. All the tables marked. So no cut breaks. And I really like that random 2 ball.
Yeah, 3 to the 4. Is that the 2? Oh, is this a 6? I can't even see. What's this?
That's 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
3 to the 4 is, well, the 4-6 is...
4-6 is not terrible.
No.
But you've got to be able to control 3 things happening. Diana wants to know, who is Joanne's underdog pick for this event? So I had one local and then one not local for underdog.
Good question, Diana.
Do you want to hear mine?
I think you're Rick. I know you're Rick for underdog. I heard that last night.
Yeah, for local.
Okay.
And then somebody out of town, I went with Jerry Young.
I think is Johnny Baptiste still on the loser side?
Mm-hmm.
Said?
I think so.
if he can get a couple matches under his belt, I'm going to pick him for the out-of-towner.
Okay.
And
There's the list of all the players. If you
let me look here. I'd like to see Jordan.
Jordan Rothermall?
Yeah.
Nice.
For,
He can
for,
be
for
dangerous.
local.
Yeah, he can be dangerous for sure.
He's still okay here on this combo, but I think obviously he wanted to be a bit straighter on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, because now, yeah, he could make the 6, but he's got to do a lot of traveling up and back with the cue ball.
These guys play too quick.
Yeah, he's in, and he's using the bridge.
That's what he's staring at.
Yeah, that was the shot though. 3 to the 4 to complete this rack.
Yeah, if he could manage this, but then he's got to try to hold the cue ball.
I think he's got.
Right? Can he go up and down?
That's what I mean. There's too many obstacles. He's got the 7, the 9. I think he's got a duck here, to be honest. Oh, unless you just.
Oh, he tries to hold it.
Wow, that's a good try
Yeah,
too.
very good try.
But
A good try, however.
I think Jackson's gonna like it.
Yeah, I think he's going to come licking his chops. Right, because again, we saw this in the last rack too. He's getting a shot that he shouldn't get. He's getting getting an opportunity that really Rod should have closed. Yeah, nice shot. Good choice. Going up table, he can position the 7 really from anywhere off this 4. One or two rails. Put the 7 in the same pocket.
I think he might just float it in. Oh,
Yeah,
same
1,
hole.
2 rails, same pocket. 8 ball even potentially going into the same pocket as well.
Or he just plays it in, plays the 8 to the corner, bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
See how he feels. Ah, it's like he's drawing out middle of the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same pocket.
Yeah.
And he's got some nice angle to work with. Float over to the right side.
Slowed down a bit there. He's actually looking where he wants to be.
Yes, right. Well, he's kind of gone 1 for 1 with Rod. And I mean they're decent close as far as Fargo. So we'd expect nothing less. Now, of course, Jackson being Jackson, he doesn't want it to be like that. He'd rather run away. Which I understand, right? Both these players are on the B side. They're fighting for life. Race to 8 on the B side.
Oh, you know, he
Kind of overamped that a little bit, I think.
But it's funny, he took his time on that shot where, I mean, the bank before, he just got down and 2-stroked it.
Yeah. And I think that's the double-edged sword that, that Jackson unfortunately lives by. Right? Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it works against you. So I know that we're supposed to do another match following this one. I haven't had a break, so I might take a dinner break and then come back with some more action. Unless Ben gets finished, Ben might come in and take over. But
I'm around all night if you need some help. I'm going for dinner, but I will be back for sure.
Have some for me, if you will.
All right.
What's going on, Joshua? How you doing, Darcy? Good to see you on again. Nick Hugo, my underdog pick is John Mora. Not really an underdog. I think he's more the favorite. And defending champion, if I believe I am right.
So was it just cut off at 64, or
Yeah.
you couldn't do 128 and hold it for a few more days? Was that an option?
I think so, being that Tuesday is a holiday, really it costs, one extra day for those that have to take time off work. Tuesday being Canada Day.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen it, right?
Yeah.
Jackson with a prime opportunity here. Get it level once again. Little off there. Would have liked to have seen him draw that back just a touch. This will still work. Has to avoid that 6.
He's good.
That will work.
That was a nice shot.
That was very nice.
Got back in line.
He made it actually look relatively simple. Oh, sorry, Sophie. Joanne and I both say hi.
They're just gonna float this in and play the 8 in the top right.
I think so, because I don't think he's got the right angle to go up table.
Yeah, just held it.
Held it good too. He's got a nice angle here. Could draw kind of down to the bottom side of the left pocket.
I think
Could
he
just stick it
stops
there,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, and takes the shot on the 9.
Yeah.
Oh.
He did draw, but
Yeah, I don't know.
that's the danger. 2 gifts, courtesy of Jackson, going to Rod Cameron. Although this game's not over yet. It's some positional play needs to have.
Is he playing on the off the rail?
Oh, and it did hold up. New cloth slide. Well, this doesn't have to go. This could have been made much easier.
Yeah. It looks like he might get away with it.
Well, this will lay up okay.
He's good.
Obviously not straight in, but Jackson will take it.
Probably happy just to be back at the table.
Absolutely.
Two-stroke
Spears it.
Jackson.
Spears it.
Neck and neck.
It is a battle.
Race to 4.
Well, and that's living up to the 620 to 608 Fargo. You said the Stampede Bar Box was next weekend?
Yeah, July 4th to the 6th.
Yeah, I might have to come play.
You should.
For anybody else out there listening that's in the Calgary area, you just heard it, Calgary Stampede Bar Box in Calgary at the Hidden Spot. How can they enter, Joanne?
Shannon George, I believe. The poster's online under the Hidden Spot pool scene, like all on our socials. And yeah, I believe all the information's on the poster.
graphic
But you
or
can,
poster?
I mean, I'm sure if you message Shannon George or just message us, you can pay on site. It should be no problem. I think she wants to get all the entries in, but
Of course.
prior, but
And it starts Friday night?
as of now, no.
Oh.
But yeah, it's going to start Saturday morning just because, I mean, there's only, I think, 32 as
Well,
of now. So
I know that Ben Francis is not on the list, but will be.
okay. Yeah, we know how pool players are.
Of course.
They take last minute. So if we
But
have
they're
48
doing it intentionally,
Oh, that's okay.
right? So I think it's actually Ben and Steven, or is it Ben and Joe? Can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Does he have this window?
Wow.
He did. Undercut it.
It's like it's
That'll
gonna
lay
sell
up.
out.
Oh, I thought that was going to make it to the side.
It's like it slowed down.
Yeah. Well, created the distance. Getting back to the 2 is definitely going to be a challenge. More than likely see a safety here from Rod. There's no real
Wow. he
real
went for
benefit.
it.
He did dig down for it.
Wow.
Surprising, right? I don't know that I would have gone for that.
Coming between the window.
Come on. Come
Wow,
on.
Rod.
How good does he hit it? Three to the left side next. A little bit overpumped, I think. He's got to be careful here. Put that 3 into the side. That 9 ball comes into play to make a block. Plays into it.
Oh.
And gets away with it. Short cue. Jackson into it right away.
Yeah. Didn't waste any
Wastes no time deciding, okay, let's go get the short stick, hop it over the 4 ball, pot the 3. But we are getting down. We're halfway through. Mistakes do amplify from here out. Might be a little bit of a stretch here for Jackson.
Yeah, middle. Maybe he might try to kick. Oh, no, he's going.
He is lining up. Look
Good
at that.
shot. Great shot.
Pumps it in. I think on those shots, take a victory lap. Let the adrenaline run out. Draw that back 5 to the
Yeah.
left side.
He slowed down. He didn't get right
That's
down
good.
on this 4. Yeah.
That will do. And now to regain the lead. I think Rod's held the lead for 2 or 3 games. Yeah, these tables are playing so quick. It looked like he barely hit it. Very well done.
5-4 Jackson.
Mr. Clifford coming out clutch.
Who's the match coming up after this?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's going to go back to the A side after.
Maybe Brady and Rick. Eric.
Oh, this is the B. Let's go back up here.
Edwin or Barry McLean.
Oh, yes.
George Sanderson, Eric Hollefson.
I would assume it's one of those, but I could be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time in my life. Sorry about the caps. Why are you yelling at us, Rod? It is very important. Jackson just waiting for the player on the table above. Nice break. Does he get the reward? He does, in the sense that this is going to be auto safe. I believe he's got the window through that.
Yeah. Rod may not like his next shot.
Rod is more than likely and certainly not going to like his next shot. Just like that. Although, he could have left that a little bit tighter to the 3, I think.
Still giving him a rail, right? When anything can happen.
Especially with the 9 hanging around.
Oh, I think he miscued there. Oh.
It seems the traffic flow has picked up a little bit.
Just going to say that. Getting noisier in here.
It is. We should maybe make an announcement. Keep it down. We got an event going on. Joanne and I are trying to talk here.
Keep it down, guys.
Right? Let's not get overly excited here. So Rod here from Uptown. Not going to do it, and I rather doubt he's going to like the next shot either. I see him in the very near future being back between that 3-4. Not quite going to do it, I don't think.
Nope.
Hard to see.
Left him the whole ball.
I think so too, and if not, certainly off that left side rail.
The only saving, it's tough to get. Let me see here.
Full ball hit and a make. Although 3 ball might be a little tricky.
It's tough to see the angle,
Yeah.
I think it goes. Oh.
How good does he hit it? He gets in underneath.
Short side.
Short side. Too bad the 8's in the way, I think. But once again, right, nice little touch draw. Put the cue ball under the 4. He certainly has the angle for it.
Yep.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
This one's a tougher hit. How separated are those? Oh, welded. Welded. No choice off the back rail. Trying to go a couple of rails. Tough to do with traffic.
Ooh, what a hit.
Wow. All right, well, let's just make a hard shot look rather routine.
It's a great hit.
But again, Jackson will step to the table, play a little cleanup.
Oh.
Ooh. A little flirtatious. Really nothing stopping Jackson here. Could pad the lead by 2. 4 to 5, 5 leads to 6, maybe 6 to 7, but that's really not that difficult. At least from our position, it's not.
Right.
I'm batting 1,000 from back here. Might have to push straight through this and off the end rail back up. I mean, do you draw to the right side and take the 7 to the top left?
I don't know where the 8, from here it looks like the 8 is, it's further down from the side, correct?
I think so. I don't know if it's
yeah,
makeable.
come up middle of the table. I think he's come up too short here.
Yeah, he's going to bring the 9 ball into play a little.
Want to come up just a bit higher,
You
then
might,
come across.
Yeah, you might have to play intentionally into the 9 ball. Cut that 7, play on the underside of 9, and play 3 rails underneath the 8. Oh, you avoided it altogether. I didn't think that was possible,
yeah,
right?
it's different angles in here.
That is a tough cut, or at least seemingly tough cut. Makes it look easy as well. What do I know? Well, that's it. I might retire. The 9 ball to pad the lead by 2.
Which would be the most we've ever seen in
Yeah,
this match.
Indeed. Gets the job done.
I have to step out now, Grant, but I will be
Indeed.
back in a couple hours. So if you need any company, you give me a shout. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Best stream ever.
And have a fantastic dinner.
I will. I'll have
a
a
little
steak for you. Okay.
That's all I can ever ask.
All right,
Thanks, Joe.
I'll see you in a few hours.
Yeah, you bet. So once again, thank you to Joanne stepping in, helping me out on the mic. Do keep in mind, guys, Stampede Bar Box, as you heard, coming up next weekend. All right, Jackson at the table with an opportunity. He can extend the lead, put himself on the hill. He does have the break. Yet to see a break and run from anybody. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Too bad that 7 ball snuck up there to the 8. Indeed. Good luck to all those ladies heading down to represent Canada. That's going to have to go. Not going to make it there. 3 rails around, put the cue ball underneath this 7, 8, 9 pack. Just barely thin that 3 ball. I love this view. I think this view is just amazing. A little bit of a separating safety, I would say. Creating a little distance between the cue ball and the 3 ball. Only 8 feet between them. Double hit there. Not terrible. Cutting the 3 to that right side pocket. Not favorable. Push the 3 up to the 4, I would think. Or in that vicinity. This is going to leak out. That's going to leak. Full ball wide open and a chance for Rod. Pull 1 back on his side of the scoreboard. Very nice. Smooths that in from distance. Well, caught it a little thick. Pushed that 4 into the rail. But again, it is that 7 ball. Seven ball's a challenge. Nice shot there from Jackson. Gives him himself really nice angle here on the 5. Can break into that 7 and 8. A little bit of a hit and a hope. A chance. That was always a potential. But just barely skinned that 7 ball off the bottom rail. Used a 9 ball as protection. Like so. And I believe that is full ball. That is almost dead even. Let's take a look. Yeah, off the top rail. Wow, what an effort. Good effort, not rewarded, though. No good effort goes unpunished, as they say. 7 into the side pocket. Eight and 9. Rather routine from here. A little shaky getting it in there, but it found its way. Nothing to do here. Just pot the 8. Natural angle, float back up, even if you go to the mid-table. Stay off the rail, and you should be more than good. Oh, he goes up and down. Not sure if I like that. But puts it in. He is on the 9 with a chance to put himself on the hill. And indeed, does just that. I did have the scores yesterday, but there were some technical changes that were made, so I'm not sure. Haven't checked. I'll do that right now to see whether I still have those score bugs or whether they've changed because of the technology changes made last night into the early morning. Unfortunately, I do not have the scores from around the room. I'll see if I can get that done and bring that back. I really did like that feature. And Jackson with another ideal opportunity to close escrow. 2 ball sitting up at the top right-hand rail. 3 ball. Options on it. Could go to the bottom left, could drag it all the way back for the middle left or the left side pocket. I believe the score in Ben's match, I'm looking out at the scoreboard, 7-5 in favor of Ben Francis. Nice shot. Perhaps a little bit short of pace. This can still work. Pot the 4, come straight down table. That'll give you some nice angle on the 5. 6 is just auto from there. Doesn't have to do a lot here. Didn't have to do a lot there, but got away with it. Makes the 6 ball really tough from here. He's really going to have to put a stroke on this ball. Key shot. Is he going to get away with it? Almost made it on the bank. And Rod might have the outside edge of 3. I don't think he's quite got enough for the make. What do I know? Look at this. What a shot. Don't do it to him. Cue ball tried to get flirtatious with that corner pocket. Back cut to the blind corner combo. That was always going to be tough and unfortunately found the sewer. Jackson comes with ball in hand, 4 balls on the table for the match win. Nice shot there. Needs a little angle here, though, and he gets it. This should be decent. That ball just kept on rolling, but it's certainly a makeable shot here for Jackson. This 9 ball for the match win. Ooh, bobbles it in, but finds its way. 8-4, Jackson edging out Rod Cameron Sr. Congratulations, Jackson, sticking around. It's what you want to do, get to that final 16. That being said, I'm going to shut down, restart, get the next match locked, loaded, and ready to rock and roll. I may just take a quick little dinner break and then come back. So with that being said, on behalf of myself and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, we appreciate you tuning in. Don't go far. We'll be back. More action coming your way.